Hi everyone, Karen in here from the Cut at Home design team, and today I'm going to do a kind of a step-by-step process that I made this card using the Heartfelt Creations All Geared Up collection. It's a Father's Day card. Inside it says, "You inspire me." And I love this paper for masculine projects, this collection. It's just really fabulous. To start, I cut a card base, just a 4 by 5 1/4 card base from the All Geared Up paper, and I cut a Spellbinder's Exquisite Circle. It's this die set here, from the All Geared Up paper, and just adhered that to the card base. I want to make this card just a little bit grungy, and so I'm going to use some Distress ink in Walnut Stain and my little ink dauber thingamajigger to add some walnut stain just around the edges, like so, because I just want it to be a little bit grungy on those edges, like so. Okay, set that aside for now. So this is the card base. I used Tim Holtz Ideology borders, these, and some 3 Girl Jam ribbon, just to add a little bit more interest to the card. I can find the end of it here. And so I want to cut a length of that. And I'm going to adhere it down with some Angel Craft tape in 1/2 inch here. So I'm just going to stick that down over the top and then wrap it around the ends just a little bit, because that's how I'm going to add my border and my ribbon. Make sure that's really burnished down, because it works super well if it is. It's fabulous super sticky tape that most of the time I can lift pretty easily. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to stick my ribbon, I can see it, down into that tape. You can see it immediately sticks, and I'm going to wrap that around where there was tape on the back as well. And I found that these borders sometimes don't stick particularly well. I don't know why, if it's just me or maybe I'm using some old borders, I don't know. But I'm going to wrap that border around the edge as well, because then I know it will stick down. Just like this. And it is also in that Angel Craft tape. I know that is never coming up. Love that tape. Okay, so now we have the basic card base. I stamped an image from Plates and Gears pre-cut set. I used this image, and it cut out perfectly with one of the labels 4 in my Big Shot. And it is, where is my image? Aha, there we go. And you can see it's very white against that paper, which I didn't like, so I'm also going to distress it. And then I added another gear cut in the red from the Spellbinder's, Heartfelt Creations All Geared Up. And this is from this set that is part of the collection. I used a little bit of Stick It on the back, so I'm going to stick that on there, and then my card base is essentially ready to go. In distressing this, I wanted to capture some of the colors, this lighter color, some of the red, and some of the walnut stain that I used before. So I actually distressed this with 3 different colors. I keep these pads on a white piece of paper so that I can use them over and over again and not mix them. I know Tim Holtz mixes them. I'm not that brave. So I have the Antique Linen one here. I keep them basically applied with Velcro. It works out really easy. So I'm going to get quite a bit of ink and just really ink all the way across that. I want it to match the background that is just a wee bit grungy. So I'm going to go all the way across my beautifully colored image. I love to color, to get lots of color in there. And then I added some walnut stain to that as well. So here's the walnut stain. I switched out my little pad. And I'm going to be not terribly careful here because I really want the bit of grunge. So I'm just going to kind of dig some ink in there, like so. Very easy. And then I add the aged mahogany. It actually is really close to the Heartfelt Creations All Geared Up red. And so I'm just going to add some touches of it in some of the lighter spots that I have here, like so. And I'm just kind of daubering it on. And then that way, set all of that aside. When I add this back into my card, it matches the background much better. Now I have ink everywhere, so I'm going to clean that off with a little bit of baby wipe. Okay, so now when I bring my card base back, stick that down again, you can see that it matches quite a bit better, and it adds to that whole grungy feel to it. To finish my card off, I spritzed the whole thing with my water bottle, and you can see where it's got the little bit of spritz here. I added one of the gear circles from that die collection, and basically what I did was wet it first and then curled up the edges so that it adds a little bit of dimension. And then I added some sequins and added the inside with it. I also grunged up a little bit and another gear, and it says, "You inspire me." I hope you enjoyed watching me make this card today. For more information on these products and for more inspirational ideas, be sure to check out the Cut at Home blog at www.cutathome.com/blog. Stay crafty.